Hey everybody, welcome back. This is Fully Off, and in today's episode we're going to go over to the Cambridge Police Station and speak to Paladin Dance. Ever since the arrival of the Brotherhood of Steel airship, we've been requested to go over there and get our new orders. So we'll go over there, pay him a visit, and see what he's got to say.
Better not let that scent out of your sight.
Cavalry's arrived, and it looks like they sent in the big guns.
That ship. I've never seen anything like it.
Amazing, isn't it? We call our ship the Prydwen. She's loaded with enough troops and supplies to mount a major offensive. If she's here, Elder Maxon's here. And that means we're going to war.
Gonna be a quick war with that thing on our side.
Yeah, but for who?
That's the plan. If history's proven anything, it's that an overwhelming show of force has a chance of halting a conflict before it begins. That being said, you're about to get to know the Prydwen up close and personal. I've received orders that we're both to report to her immediately. Follow me up to the roof of the police station. We're going for a little ride.
Okay.
You got my attention.
Permission to come aboard, sir?
Permission granted. Welcome back, Paladin. Allow me to be the first to congratulate you on a successful mission. And is this our new recruit?
Yes, sir. I feel promoted him to initiate, and I'd like to sponsor his entry into our rankings personally.
Yes, we've read your reports. You'll be pleased to know that Elder Maxon's approved your request and placed the recruit in your charge.
Thank you, sir. And my current orders?
You are to remain on the Prydwen and await further instructions.
Very good, sir. Ad Victoriam, Captain.
Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
Captain Kells?
So, you're the one Paladin Dance has taken under his wing. You don't look much like a soldier to me.
Great.
Looks can be deceiving.
Which is precisely why I personally insist on scrutinizing every recruit who boards this vessel. I've read Paladin Dance's reports. He seems to think you'll make a fine addition to the Brotherhood. You might expect an endorsement like that to grant you a great deal of latitude with us. But let me make one thing clear. The Brotherhood of Steel has traveled to the Commonwealth with a specific goal in mind. As the captain of this vessel, I won't allow anyone to jeopardize our mission, no matter how valuable they think they are. Understood?
Absolutely.
Good. That's all for now, soldier. Your orders are to proceed to the command deck for the address. After which, Elder Maxon wishes to have a word with you. If you have any questions, ask me now. Otherwise, you're dismissed.
I don't have any questions.
Then I suggest you head over to the command deck immediately. Dismissed, Initiate.
Cool. Let's go then.
Brothers and sisters, the road behind has been long and fraught with difficulty. Each and every one of you has surpassed my expectations by rapidly facilitating our arrival in the Commonwealth. You have accomplished this amazing feat without a hint of purpose or direction. And most impressively, without question. Now that the ship is in position, it is time to reveal our purpose and our beneath the Commonwealth. There is a cancer, known as the Institute. A malignant growth that needs to be cut before it infects the surface. They are experimenting with dangerous technologies that could prove to be the world's undoing for the second time in recent history. The Institute's scientists have created a weapon that transcends the destructive nature of the atom bomb. They call their creation the synth. A robotic abomination of technology that is free-thinking and masquerades as a human being. This notion that a machine could be granted free will is not only offensive, but horribly dangerous. And like the atom, if it isn't harnessed properly, it has the potential of rendering us extinct as a species. I am not prepared to allow the Institute to continue this line of experimentation. Therefore, the Institute and their synths are considered enemies of the Brotherhood of Steel, and should be dealt with swiftly and mercilessly. This campaign will be costly, and many lives will be lost. But in the end, we will be saving humankind from its worst enemy. Itself. Ad Victoriam!
Ad Victoriam!
Ad Victoriam!
Ad Victoriam.
I take every barrel
Elder
of
Maxon?
beauty and sin and shoot them into space.
I care about them, you know. The people of the Commonwealth.
I can see that. They're playing with fire and we need to save them.
Exactly. I just hope we're here in time. I refuse to allow the mistakes of the past to be repeated.
You're not gonna convince me you're right.
Yet despite that, Paladin Dan still feels you'd be an asset to the Brotherhood. Seeing as he's one of my most respected field officers, you couldn't get a better recommendation. Therefore, from this moment forward, I'm granting you the rank of Knight. And, befitting your title, we're granting you a suit of power armor to protect you on the field of battle. Wear it with pride.
I'll do my best to live up to it.
I'm certain that you will. In any event, once you're finished becoming familiar with the Pridwin and my staff, report to the flight deck for your new orders. Welcome aboard the Pridwin, soldier. Make us proud.
When it comes to keeping the Pridwin running, Proctor Ingram's the best.
Okay then, if I'm not using that one, I'll leave it there. Hope you don't mind. My very own top of the range suit of power
Time
armor.
to suit up.
Dance, I'll make your suit look like crap.
You know those synths with the plastic faces? Get the heck out.
You're compassionate, but I can assure you, the Institute will face his wrath.
Tighten up the meter. Like that. Now spread the difference there.
Sir,
Now that you've familiarized yourself with the Pridwin's crew, are you ready for your next assignment, brother?
yes, Elder.
Good. Let's get right to it then. Shall we? Take a look over there. That's Fort Strong. And it's infested with super mutants. Having those aberrations of nature close enough to smell is making me sick to my stomach. To make matters worse, they're sitting on top of a massive stockpile of Fat Man shells we could use in our campaign. I want you to head over there, wipe out everything that moves, and secure that stockpile. Understood?
Consider it done.
Look, I realize you're eager to take the fight to the Institute, but it'll have to wait. The Brotherhood cannot allow those abominations to have a nuclear arsenal at their fingertips.
It'll be a pleasure to exterminate that mutant filth.
Now, we have a vertibird on standby, fully armed and ready to depart. Use it to carry our message to Fort Strong, and wipe those dirty mutants from the face of the earth. Dismissed.
Target acquired. I'll try to keep him in your sights.
tough old geezer, isn't you?
Primary target down. Look at that thing bleed. I'm gonna find a place to set her down. And then hightail it back to the Prigwin for repairs.
Okay. Roger that.
Being in the open like this is tactically irresponsible.
Very true.
This area seems to be in disarray.
Okay, dance.
Quite a bit of trash to pick through here. Searching through it could prove beneficial.
You can pick through trash if you want to, Dance. I'm
Getting hungry.
more interested in the super mutants that are knocking about.
Wish a Buckethead would show up. And with his someone there! Clean off. Oh. What's that? What? I hear something. Ah! Who's there? The Commonwealth is ours! Go ahead and hide, little bleeder! Here you gone now, human. I got a treat for you.
Have you now?
I hear
I like treats.
Remain vigilant. I know they're still here.
Good shooting, Dance.
Anything useful?
And you should mention that. Yes, there is.
Nice.
Okay, so we'll hit the lift then, yeah? Lift it is. You getting in? Or are you following me up? Come on.
Watch your step. There's quite a bit of debris here.
Do you mean there are going to be mines knocking about? Is that what you're saying?
Whatever this thing was, it's been totally torn to pieces.
No green stuff here.
See him dance? Is there a dog? There's a dog there.
We should search this area carefully for any technical documentation or pre-war artifacts.
Yeah, okay. Let's do that before we kill everybody, shall we?
Who's there? Out there. Somewhere. Ah, here is something. What's that? You're here. You're here! Stop hiding!
I've got to tell you, everybody, this gun is a beast!
There isn't much left to properly identify these remains.
You get it?
This equipment's here for a reason. Let's
At
find
Vault
out why.
81 from the stores. And whatever it costs, buy it, upgrade it, and then go around killing people with it. Because it is a monster.
Developing this level of technology is a lost art that the Brotherhood's hoping to revive. Can you imagine these weapons in the hands of those super mutants?
No, why can't I pick them up? Gonna have to give you some stuff in a minute, Dance, me old China. Something's going to kick off, isn't it, when we go down there? Oh no, round the other way.
If you keep hoarding that garbage, you're going to slow us down.
Am I?
Paladin Dance.
Look at this place. You must hate these mutants as much as I do.
Absolutely. Wiping them out was a pleasure.
I wish all of mankind shared your sentiment. These monstrosities are just another example of man blindly taking a step forward, only to wind up stumbling 2 steps back. I've been fighting for years, trying to put a stop to this madness. And just when I thought we were getting the upper hand, along come the synths. I've seen what these super mutants do to people. Can you imagine what the synths would do to us if they ever got the upper hand? It would be Armageddon repeated, and maybe the end of everything that we hold dear. Look, I don't mean to bore you with my rhetoric. I just want you to understand how important these missions are.
Don't apologize. It reminds me why I'm doing this.
Thank you, brother. It's good to know you're taking my advice to heart. Anyway, that's enough of that. What's important here is that you got the job done and secured these warheads. You should head back up to the Prydwen and talk to Maxon. I'm sure he'll want to debrief you as soon as possible. Dismissed.
Outstanding work at Fort Strong, soldier.
It was an honor fighting for the Brotherhood.
I'm glad you feel that way, because our mission here has only just begun. In order to bring the Institute to its knees, we need to use every weapon at our disposal. I try to supply my soldiers with the best. That's why I'm giving you these. Signal grenades can call a vertibird to your location when you need aerial transport. Simply throw one to the ground, and the vertibird will hone in on the unique electromagnetic smoke it emits. Once you're aboard, use the map on your Pip-Boy to interface with the pilot's navigation system, so he'll be able to take you wherever you need.
Thank you, Elder. I'll make good use of them.
I expect that you will. Now, I'm sure you're aware that Fort Strong was simply the first step towards the liberation of the Commonwealth. An even greater task lies ahead. By now, I'm sure you've deduced that our arrival in the Commonwealth wasn't coincidental. We're here because of a unique energy reading recorded by Paladin Dance's recon team. According to our scribes, the reading indicated a level of technology that only the Institute could achieve. The moment this information came to light, our mission became clear. The Institute, and everyone responsible for the creation of the synths, must be eliminated at all costs. To accomplish this goal, we need to locate the Institute's headquarters. I've had our scribes meticulously searching the Commonwealth, but they've come up empty-handed.
Anything you need, Elder. You just say the word.
I want you to get out there and become our eyes and ears on the ground. You seem to have a vested interest in locating the Institute before we met, so I'm confident you'll travel in the right circles. If you discover a way in, I need you to report it to me immediately. Any questions, Knight?
Not right now, Elder.
Very well then. Dismissed.
So another successful mission. Kate and I have made it back to sanctuary, and I think in the next episode we'll be off to Good Neighbour to see if we can find Dr. Amari, probably with Nick, to see if we can discover any more about the Institute. So I hope you've enjoyed this episode. It's been great having you along. If you have enjoyed it, please leave it a like, and if you've really loved it, please subscribe for future episodes. This is Fully Off, and I'm out of here.